Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Today I'm going to be doing a little pregnancy update. It's been a while since I have last done one, so I am now 26 weeks pregnant, which is flying by. Basically, I just find in this sort of stage of pregnancy, like the second trimester, you kind of, like, things don't change that quickly. You just sit and you kind of get bigger, and yeah, so I haven't had a massive amount to kind of report back, and obviously being in lockdown and all of that kind of stuff still has meant not a lot's been going on. So I thought it was about time that I did a little update just to let you know how me and little Bump are getting along and kind of what's going on. Sorry if you can hear background noise. I live quite near to an army base and it's really, really loud. So for those of you who don't already know me, my name is Amy. I am mum to 3 little girls and I'm currently pregnant with baby number 4, who is also a little girl. We did a gender reveal a few weeks ago. If you want to go and watch that, it was like my favourite video I think I've ever made. So I will link to that in the description if you want to go and check it out. But yes, this is baby girl number 4. Really, really excited, and as I say, I'm currently 26 weeks pregnant. It's gone so fast. The first 12 weeks obviously keeping everything a massive secret, that seemed to drag, but now it's like, wow, I can't believe we're here, we're at 26 weeks. I haven't had any appointments or anything like that since I've last spoke to you. I kind of feel a little bit forgotten about in this whole pregnancy. I know it sounds, you know, there's so much going on right now, but my last appointment, the last time I heard from my midwife, was 10 weeks ago. Since that appointment, I did have obviously my scan where I saw the sonographer, but because of like the way we had just kind of gone into lockdown then, it was really weird, and the lady didn't really speak to me very much. I kind of had my scan, got my pictures, she said yeah, everything looks great, and like sent me on my way. I had a letter from the GP a couple of weeks ago to tell me that it was time for me to have the whooping cough vaccine, so I went along to the doctor's surgery, had that done. Again, very bizarre situation. I had to wait in my car. I was called in by a nurse in like full PPE, which obviously is great that they're taking all these precautions, but you know, it was like done and then goodbye. So yeah, I just feel, I understand obviously with everything going on that it's going to be a little bit different, but I don't know, I kind of just thought the midwife or something might have checked in, like the community midwives, they might have sent a message like, how are you? And so then I had the whole thing that at 25 weeks you're meant to have a midwife appointment, so I called the doctors to try and make that. No, we're not doing midwife appointments here anymore. So I was like, right, okay, do you know where I go for that? So then I had to call the community midwives. Heard back sort of 2 days later after leaving a couple of messages for them, and they said, oh no, we don't need to see you at 25 weeks, we'll just see you at 28. To go to a different children's centre that's not even like in my area, which again, you know, is fine, I'm not complaining too much, but by that point I won't have seen and spoken to a midwife for 12 weeks. So I think that's really long to like leave you. I know they're at the end of the phone, like if you need to call. With everything going on, I just thought there might be a little bit more of that care, as in I just thought there might be a little bit more communication, just kind of see how you're getting on, because obviously everyone knows like lockdown, like being in isolation, that kind of stuff can really affect your mental health, let alone the actual physical health implications of catching COVID-19 or something. You know, it's the whole, there's the whole other side of it, which is about being isolated in pregnancy when your hormones are already going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Have been a little bit disappointed actually, and it was only the other day that I kind of stopped and thought about it and thought, you know, I've been fine, but there are plenty of people out there that might be crying out for somebody just to reach out to them so that they can say how they feel, and they wouldn't have even had that opportunity because I've had literally nobody contact me at all for this whole period. Anyway, that's my little rant about that. I know I'm on my 4th baby, so they probably don't pay as much attention because they're kind of like, because they're like, yeah, she's got this down. But it's been like well over 6 years since I was pregnant, so it is all really new to me again. I feel like so much has changed, there's so much more products, everything's a bit different, but I guess having a baby is having a baby. We've been doing it since the beginning of time, so women just kind of crack on, don't they? Anyway, baby is growing really nicely. I've got a scan at 28 weeks. Basically, in my last 3 pregnancies, my bump has always measured quite small compared to like my dates, like what I'm supposed to be. It's always made the midwives and consultants and everything send me for all these extra scans, and then I've always got a decent sized baby at the end of it, but they just like to keep a bit of a closer eye. Lottie was a little bit smaller, and by a little bit smaller I mean she was like £6.10. That's quite an average size baby, isn't it? But they, for that reason, they are just keeping a closer eye on me, so I'm just going to have growth scans every 4 weeks from 28 weeks. But yeah, she's growing away, bumps growing, I'm getting lots of kicks constantly. She does like backflips, she's absolutely crazy in there. I'm often like, what on earth is going on? These aren't just like nice kicks and punches, these are like full-on washing machine stomach, like she's doing some sort of flips. She's going to be a live wire, I think. I got my little red book sent to me in the post the other day, which is very exciting. So in the UK we get our little My Personal Child's Health Record, and we take it along to every single appointment. So I've got that now. We'll go obviously in my hospital bag, ready for going to have her. I've been buying little bits and bobs here and there, little clothes. We've got a baby bath, like we've bought kind of random stuff, which we're just slowly building up. You know, I've got like I went and did a food shop and I just got like a packet of wipes. You know, I'm just like slowly building up a bit of a collection, but we are still hoping that we will move before she is born, looking like the end of June possibly. Obviously with everything going on, the development of our property kind of went on hold, so it's pushed everything back massively. We were meant to move in February, so everything is so delayed, but we are slowly but surely getting there. So I'm really like fingers crossed that we're going to have moved by the end of June, and then I can finally get everything ready, get like her room ready and get all those big things that you need, push chairs and all of that kind of stuff. My last trimester is probably going to be mental with moving and actually trying to get everything ready for her, settling in the kids, hopefully them going back to school, probably not. I've been keeping up with like fitness and working out pretty much every single day. We've been doing like the Joe Wicks like HIIT workouts in the morning. The kids absolutely love them. I do adapt certain moves to accommodate more for the bump. You know, like with burpees I'm not going all the way down to the floor. Mountain climbers, bump does not like. When I've got the heartburn, no, I just can't do them. So I just kind of march on the spot or something. But no, it's been good to like keep that fitness level up. I actually feel like I'm probably fitter now than I was just before I got pregnant, because I've been at home. You know, me and the kids, we've been going out for walks every single day. Sometimes the kids will take their bikes and scooters and I'll jog alongside them, and there's no way I don't think I could have ran as far as I'm running now before. So definitely it's like a good sign that my fitness is improving, but I am starting to find them tougher. So I've just been finding some like pregnancy kind of workout routines to do, which are more about less jumping around like a lunatic, more doing some squats, doing some like press-ups and, you know, that kind of stuff. And I really hope I can kind of keep that up, you know, through to the end of my pregnancy, to hopefully have like a nice easy labour. Not that I'm looking forward to giving birth at all actually. Do you know what, I keep getting like the dread, and it just comes over me at certain times. I'll just be sat watching TV or like having my dinner, and then I'm like, oh my god, I've got to give birth soon, and it just hits me and I am really crapping myself, I'm not gonna lie. They say that you forget the pain. You don't forget the pain. You don't forget the pain, like you forget it at the point where you know you don't have to do it again. And then now I'm like, I've got to do that again and it really hurts. So at the moment I've got a bit of like the pre-birth anxiety, but I'm trying to think, let's deal with that nearer to the time, because I've still got 14 weeks to go and I can't sit and be like all worried for 14 weeks. It's going to do no one any good. So that's pretty much me. That's everything for this update. It's just been a bit of a chatty where we are. For now I will leave you with a little 26-week bump shot. This top actually is not maternity, but I think it's really great, and I bought it from New Look last week and I just think it's going to last me throughout this whole pregnancy. It's like peplum, and it's a bit longer. Yeah, I just think it's perfect maternity top, even though it's not maternity. Anyway, here's bump. 26 weeks, getting very big. I think I'm looking massive now. I feel like it's looking like a proper football. Yes, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do subscribe to my channel and I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye!